Konnichiwa, Bonjour, Rivière, Ni hao, Carmela, Jumbo。
大家好，欢迎来到PUPU House Story Time。今天要和大家分享的绘本故事是 Carmela Full of Wishes 许什么愿望好呢？作者是 Matt Peña。这本书的主角就是这个小女孩 Carmela， 今天是她7岁的生日。她的心中有好多好多的愿望哦，但是如果只能选择一个，她会许什么愿望呢？这本书的内容触及了有关于移民、阶级、亲情、失去和希望等等的主题，但是都不过分渲染，每个细节都拿捏得恰到好处。而其中最打动我的地方，就是作者在表现 Carmela 和家人之间的亲情。这样的爱没有挂在嘴上，没有形诸文字，却散布在各处的细节当中。而关于 Carmela 的愿望呢，有的已经实现咯，有的困难重重，有的则是遥不可及。但是可以确定的就是，有了家人的陪伴，他的人生一定充满了无限的爱和希望。Carmela Full of Wishes 许什么愿望好呢？Carmela scooted along the uneven dirt path, watching men stoop to work with their hands, her birthday bracelets jingling and jingling. Carmela 踏上了她的滑板车，在凹凸不平的泥土地上面前进。她看见许多人弯着腰，用他们的双手不停地在工作。而他的生日手环一路上就叮叮当当地发出了声音。The thick greenhouse air smelled of marigolds and overturned earth and fresh manure. 农场的温室飘散出了浓厚的气味，有金闪花的味道，有翻过的泥土味，还有新鲜肥料的味道。Carmela knew exactly what manure was, but she didn't want to think about that. Not today. Carmela 她很清楚知道什么是肥料，可是她不想去想。今天不行。Today, she awoke to candles in her pancakes, and her mom sang,Happy birthday to you, and told her, Go on, Mija, make a wish. 今天的 Carmela 一起床的时候，迎接她的是插满了蜡烛的松饼，还有她的妈妈对她唱生日快乐歌，然后跟她说，亲爱的女儿，许个愿望吧。But Carmela's wish had already come true. She was finally old enough to go with her big brother.但是 Carmela 她的愿望已经实现了，她终于够大了，可以跟着哥哥一起出门咯。Carmela followed as he caught back onto the street at Freedom Boulevard. Carmela 她就跟着哥哥在自由大道上面转来转去。Past the crowded bus stop and fenced-off repair shop， 经过了拥挤的公车站，还有用栅栏围起来的修理厂。Past the old folks' home, where two hunched old women waved smiles， 经过了一家老人院，有2位驼背的老婆婆笑着对他们挥手。Past the huge home improvement store, where her dad used to stand around weekend mornings waiting for work. 还经过了一间很大的5金建材行。他们的爸爸以前常常在周末早晨站在那里等人给他工作。Carmela tried to make small talk with her brother as their metal cart rattled, but her brother didn't make small talk back. 一路上呢，他们的金属做的这个手推车就在嘎嘎嘎嘎嘎在那边响。Carmela 她就想要跟哥哥聊天哦，可是哥哥都不理她。He didn't want her tagging along. Too bad, she told him with her glare. 因为哥哥根本就不想要她这样一直跟着。Carmela 呢，她就用眼睛瞪着她的哥哥，跟他说 Too bad. Just outside the laundromat, she picked a lawn dandelion growing among the concrete weeds. 就在他们到了洗衣店门口前面的时候呢，Carmela 摘下了一朵从泥缝当中长出来的蒲公英。She pulled a breath and leaned toward the fuzzy white bulb. But just before she could blow, her brother butted in.Carmela 深深地吸了一口气，低头靠近蒲公英那个白色的毛茸茸的球，正要准备吹气的时候，她的哥哥打断了她。Did you even make a wish? You're supposed to make a wish. Everyone knows that. 他哥哥就说：“你许愿了吗？要先许愿哦，每个人都知道哦。” Of course I made a wish, she told him.But it was a lie. Carmela didn't know. Carmela 就跟他哥哥说：“废话，我当然知道啦，我已经许愿了啦。”可是呢，他说谎，因为其实他不知道原来蒲公英可以许愿呢。Carmela helped her brother sort colors one-handed.Helped him load the washers one item at a time. Carmela 呢，她用一只手帮哥哥把衣服按照颜色分类好，然后一件一件的放进洗衣机里面。While their clothes spun, her imagination turned. Each new thought ushered in by a jingle of bracelets. 当衣服开始旋转的时候，Carmela 的想象也跟着转动了。当她的手环叮当响了一声的时候，脑袋里就冒出了一个新的想法。Her brother found the sound annoying and shot her a dirty look. Too bad, she told him with her glare. 他哥哥呢就被他手环的声音吵得很烦，所以就对他摆了一个臭脸。Carmela 就眼睛就瞪回去，跟他说 Too bad. She jingled her bracelets as she rode up to Miss Maria's vegetable stand. 当 Carmela 踏上滑板车来到 Maria 小姐的蔬菜摊的时候，她摇晃了她的手环。Imagine a machine built into her bedroom wall, one that would spit out anything she could think of, but mostly candies. 她就一边想象着她的卧室墙壁里面装了一台机器，会吐出任何她想要得到的东西，不过呢，大部分都是糖果。She jingled her bracelets in line at the locksmith shop. 当他们在锁店门口排队的时候，她也摇晃了她的手环。Imagine her mom sleeping in one of those fancy hotel beds she spent all day making for fancy guests. 她就一边想象着从早到晚在高级饭店里 为客人铺床的妈妈正睡在一张高级的床上。She jingled her bracelets at the bodega down the block from their old apartment building. 当他们经过他们住的老公寓附近一间卖酒的商店的时候，她也摇晃了她的手环。Imagine her dad getting his papers fixed so he could finally be home. 她就一边想象着他的爸爸已经准备好了文件，终于可以回家和他们团圆了。She jingled her bracelets outside the pharmacy, eyeing the shiny new bikes in the window. 当他们经过药局，Carmela 望着橱窗里面新的闪闪发亮的脚踏车，她也摇晃了她的手环。Her brother stopped in his tracks. Why do you have to be so annoying? 他哥哥就突然停下了脚步，然后就说：“你一定要这么吵，这么烦吗？” She thrummed her bracelets at him and said, "It's a free country." Carmela 就对着她的哥哥用力的摇晃她的手环，然后就说：“嘿，这是一个自由的国家，好不好？” The only time she didn't reach for her bracelets was when her brother docked into his friend's house. Carmela 唯一一次没有摇动她的手环，就是在她哥哥突然跑进她的朋友家的时候。Carmela slumped down on the curb, silently imagining all the things she could turn him into. Carmela 她就坐在路边，静静地想象着所有她可以把她哥哥变成的东西。The sliming pink tail of a rat， 想着要把哥哥变成一个黏黏的粉红色的老鼠尾巴。A cockroach scurrying away from the light， 想着也要把哥哥变成看到光就会躲起来的蟑螂。A wheelbarrow full of manure left in the sun， 或者要把它变成一个堆满臭肥料的推车，然后被遗弃在太阳底下。She stared down at the dead lion in her hand. It seemed so much more important. Now that she knew it was a place to put her wishes, what if she made the wrong choice? Carmela 她低着头盯着手中的那个蒲公英，它看起来更重要了，因为现在她知道这蒲公英可以用来许愿呢。但是万一她许错愿望怎么办呢？Carmela tried to hop a curb on the long trip home. 在漫长回家的路途当中呢 ，Carmela 她就试着要跳上人行道。But her tire caught and her handlebars twisted, and she went crashing to the concrete. 可是呢，这个车轮被卡住了，然后她的那个手把就歪了，然后她就摔到了水泥地上面。Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. But then she saw her dandelion crushed beside the drain. 哥哥就说别哭别哭别哭了，但是呢，他看到了他的蒲公英掉在了水沟旁边，散了一地。She looked up at her big brother. warm tears rolling down her cheeks. 她抬头看着哥哥，两行热乎乎的眼泪就从脸颊上面滑了下来。He lifted up her scooter. You okay? She shook her head and pointed. My wish. 哥哥就扶起了他的滑板车，说：“你还好吗？”他摇了摇头，指着地上的蒲公英说：“我的愿望。” He took her by the arm and led her back up the block. 哥哥就牵起了她的手，带她走回街上。Past the laundromat and the flea market, past the greenhouses and the smell of manure, past the overgrown park and across the train tracks. 他们经过了洗衣店和二手市场，经过农场的温室和肥料的气味，也经过了杂草丛生的公园，然后穿过了铁道。He didn't stop until they made it to an abandoned farmhouse near a cliff overlooking the sea. Close your eyes, he said. 他哥哥都没有停下脚步哦，就一直走到了一间废弃的农舍。这个农舍呢，在一个可以俯瞰大海的峭壁旁边。他的哥哥就对他说：“来，闭上眼睛。” Carmela closed them. Now make your wish, he said. Carmela 她就闭起了眼睛，她哥哥就跟她说：“来，现在你可以许愿咯。” Carmela listened to the ocean's hum in the distance. She listened to the squawking birds. She listened to the wind whistling past her ears. Carmela 听见远处传来低沉的海浪声，她听见了叽叽喳喳的鸟叫声，也听见风从耳边咻咻吹过的声音。Then she opened her eyes. 然后呢，她睁开了眼睛。She saw hundreds of tiny white swords lifting into the air, floating out toward the far-off surf. 她看见了好多好多小小的白色的蒲公英的种子，飞舞在天空中，飘向海的另一端。The sky was full of wishes. 天空中有好多好多的愿望。Let's go, her brother said. 哥哥就说走吧。Don't you want to know my wish? She asked. He shook his head. If you tell, it won't come true.Carmela 问他哥哥说：“你不想知道我许了什么愿望吗？”哥哥摇了摇头，就说：“你的愿望如果说出来就不会实现咯。” She looked back one last time, then took off her bracelets and followed her brother home. Carmela 回头看了最后一眼。然后脱下了他的手环，就跟着哥哥回家了。